everybody, and welcome to the Spitfire show, the last one of the of 2020. I'm sad to say, because we'll be back in the new year with the Spitfire show. So, welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to do issues 39 and issue 40. So it's been a bit of a Spitfire marathon since Friday, but I do have some guests with me tonight. And first we'll go Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody. Welcome to Marks Show. Be a good build tonight, so everybody enjoy it.
Okay, choose one or two, Geordie Dave.
One.
One. And that's Dave's Hobbies.
Hello, good evening, and thanks for having us on tonight, Mark. Yeah, it's going to be a fabulous build tonight, 39 and 40. And yeah, a bit sad that it's coming to an end because it's Christmas, but be happy because it's Christmas. And looking forward to a bit of a break, actually, because we've been full on, haven't we, with all these builds? You know, you'd be hard pressed to follow us, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a marvellous year for part works, but not so very good for anything else, has it, really?
No. Okay. And last we have Build with Adrian.
Yeah, I quite agree with that, Dave. Yeah, hopefully the next year might be better.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it's been a heck of a year.
Yeah, well, good for part works and building and such like, and collecting and all that sort of thing that we do over the net, but not so very good for, you know, your social life or anything else. But hopefully, you know, we've got something in the future to look forward to. We've got the vaccine to look forward to, haven't we? So
yeah.
I'm going to admit, mate, you financially hasn't been a bad year for me.
Yeah.
So just a heads up on the chat tonight. If you want to promote your channel, you can do, but I've just asked you to do it once, please. And can we just try and keep it a little bit relevant to the build in the chat tonight? Apparently my camera's slow.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Hang on. Gosh, you were doing this earlier.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Maybe your build camera might be better once you switch over.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Might be. We don't have the best internet here. So does somebody want to go through the chat while I get ready?
So I think that'll be Dave tonight. Dave's on the chat for the first issue, and then I'll be on the chat for the second issue. And Adrian will be on the cameras, and Mark will be building, and I'll be reading out the instructions. So off you go, Geordie Dave.
Okay, first tonight. 40F20, hi all. IP 40F20.
Happy
IP
40.
40F20.
Then we'll have Dano build. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano.
Hello, Dano. Hello, P40.
Then we'll have Dave's Hobbies. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
And then we'll have P4020. Mark knows that his camera's a bit slow.
Yeah.
He knows that.
Christine's here. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all keeping safe and well.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
John's model making. Evening all.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hello, John.
Alex, good evening all.
Hello,
Hi,
hi.
Alex.
And Alex, so good at my propeller don't spin.
Oh, heck.
I've just been hearing about that.
Yeah. And Dave, Mark, good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Hi, Dave.
Good evening, Dave.
Warren James, how are you?
Hi, Warren.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, we've got quite a few watching tonight. And I feel a bit left out, actually. I think I'm the only one without any letters behind my name tonight. I don't know what's happened on that score.
I can see Adrian changing it.
All right. Okay.
Did you correct it when you came back on? Because when I come onto the live stream, I was still like that, so I just left it.
No, it was like it normally is. So I don't know what's happened to man. So I never even thought until I got on the screen, and then I thought, oh, where's all my letters and numbers gone? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, so we're doing issue 39 of Build the Spitfire. we're doing
Yeah.
the holders for the optical fibers, and we're going through a parts check, and our parts are 39.1. The frame with parts for optical fiber holders A to D.
Which is that very nice thing there.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good. And then we're doing 39.2, the optical fiber grip.
That bit there.
Okay. And then 39.3, the optical fiber grip, another one.
And that's that bit there.
Okay, and in the brown square there it says optical fibers. Optical fibers will be supplied and fitted into the holders assembled in this issue. They carry a light from the LED to the front edge of the wing, where the machine guns are positioned. Take care not to block the holders with glue when you fix the parts together, leaving a clear channel to thread the fibers into. It is important not to get any glue on the optical fibers, as this will make them brittle. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go on to step, oh, we're not on to step one yet. Another read up first, and that is at the bottom of the page, and it says, when your model is complete and set up on the display stand, you will be able to control the machine gun lights remotely, along with other light features. Wow.
Should be nice.
Yes.
Got a long way to go though.
Yeah, a long way to go before we do that. So
Yeah.
step one then, Mark, is note the difference between parts B and part D on the frame 39.1. Parts B have a peg on one side, while part D has a flat side. See next step. Check the fit of the first part B over the narrow end of the first part A. Apply a little super glue around the recessed end of part A and fix part B in place. Repeat to make 2 more assemblies.
Right, so I'm just taking them off the sprue.
Okay. Do you want to bring the chat up, Dave, while we're...
Yeah, P40F20, tied to arm another split.
Yeah, definitely.
Be with you. Hi all. Hope everyone is okay and good luck with your build more. Your camera
Yeah.
is really slow.
Oh.
Hi, Fleetwood.
Hi, Fleetwood.
Right, hang on, let me sort this out.
Right.
I'm just going to drop out of studio, then come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Dave Mac, I'm on the same issue as you. I'll be doing the fiber optics tomorrow on issue 40.
Wow. Brilliant. So, yeah, there's quite a bit to do, not in this issue, but in issue 40 there is. I know from the other night we was doing this, weren't we, on Adrian's channel, was it?
Yeah, right, I'm there.
Yeah, I think it was, weren't we? So that's a bit better, Mark.
That fixed it.
Let's hope it calms down.
Yeah, right, so let me get these next bits off.
Okay.
Still pretty blocky, maybe.
See how it goes in a few minutes.
What's your revolution you set up, Mark?
Pardon?
What was your DPI basically? Have I got the
I
set
don't
on?
know. Let me check, hang on.
I'll hit the chat again. Rolex, your camera's a bit laggy, Mark.
Yeah.
Rolex hopefully would beat me to it.
Yeah.
Any better?
No, still like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you joking? Right, I'll drop out again and then get back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Technical issue.
Technical issue. Well, it's not a problem. You know, we'll just keep going until we get it sorted, won't we? So yeah. There's a bit more chat if you want to read that out, Geordie Dave.
God, I was joking quick at it. Right,
Yeah, it's coming through.
Christine C, still the same Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny Christoph, have you not finished that yet?
No, we haven't even started yet, Penny.
Camera issues at the moment, Penny.
John's model making, with so many Spitfires being built, we could form a big wing.
We certainly could, yeah. Yeah, there's there's quite a few Spitfires.
Dave Mark, issue 4142 were the same as 39 and 40.
Ah, right.
We do know that.
Okay, jolly good.
Fleetwood J, still not clear.
Still not clear, yeah.
Alex, I've been stewing over issue 2. I hate things that don't work correctly. It really eats at me.
Right. Have you checked the little cog in the very centre, Horlicks? I do believe Penny had a problem with the little cog. It was either Penny or Adrian. I forget which now. I think it was Penny. The very centre cog, right in the centre, it stripped off some...
No, it's not. No, Dave, it's not that situation.
Oh, right. Okay.
They just slowed the motor down and he locked it on him.
Yeah, if it's locked in on a minute, might slow the motor down.
It's not that situation, not Penny's issue. It's a different issue.
Okay.
Right, carry on with the chat. Penny Pitstop, yes, John, we could form 10-10 squadron.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we could.
P40 John Models making a squadron at least.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we could.
And Yorkshire Crafter, hello everyone.
Hello, Yorkshire Crafter Julie. Hello.
Hello, Julie.
Right, hopefully that's fixed it. Has that fixed it?
Not really. Well,
not really.
I've completely reset my system.
Yeah, I don't know why it's Is this one of your new cameras, Mac?
No.
No, not yet. Don't think so.
No. Why do we have to have technical problems?
I don't know.
Right.
Perfect. Yeah, when it's
Yeah, when he does the smaller screen, it's perfect. It's really blows up.
Right, hang on a minute.
A bit slow, isn't it?
Right, try again. No.
Do it on that one, not that one, is it? This one.
Is it still bad? No, P40F20 just says no, it hasn't.
Yeah.
It must be this camera. Oh gosh. Try something else.
I was gonna say try and block it off the camera.
Hang on.
And then when it's like that, it's not too bad. We can see.
Yeah, but once he puts his hand in front of it.
Yeah.
And I can, and the grey mark it's fading in and out all the time.
Yeah, the white lines on the grey mat. Yeah.
Right, hang on a minute.
Right, I'll try on with a chat.
Okay.
Put a job like you know. Horlicks, the motor just clicks and has nowhere near enough torque and it gets red hot.
Oh, that's no good.
Penny pitched up. Okay, Mark, you're going to have to tell me your new awards. P40F20, no, it hasn't. Horlicks, perhaps an internet reset.
Yeah, these problems are gone and you can't tell them now.
P40F20, no change, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Moments.
I see what happens in a few minutes. Don't panic about it. We'll be right. We will.
Very good.
So yeah, so I've just heard on the news today that it's going to get really cold and it's actually going to snow over the hills for Christmas.
Over the hill.
Over the hills, yeah. not on the lowland, but over the hills. So that'll be nice for them who are living on the hills, won't it? A white Christmas.
Yeah.
Those of us that are down on the flat surfaces, we just end up with a bit of rain again.
A bit of rain and rivers get full.
Well, there's actually been a river that's burst its banks near us today. Say near us, certainly within 15 miles or so. Yeah, not very good.
Right, Penny pit stop. Next stream. I'm having DB, aka driver of empty buses.
Yeah. Driver of empty buses.
Spitty seed.
Yeah.
Penny pit stop. Don't the Teletubbies live over the hills and live over the hills and far away.
Yes.
Teletubbies.
And Horlick's saying it's going to be a cold Christmas without you.
Yeah. It's going to be a cold, cold Christmas without you.
Well, when Mark gets back, we end up being sending 3 of these, aren't we? Because you got to do this 3 times.
Yeah.
Right, P40F20. Horlicks, does the motor run properly if you take it out of the motor housing?
Yeah, I was wondering that. Because if it does, that would suggest a cog problem, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Also,
well, I think he's basically going to try and order a replacement one, and basically hopefully you can get something better out from that one.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Or something's tightened down too tight, which means it comes on turning properly.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, well, basically, right, okay, yeah, it's just... Or the next one, basically, just when you put the 2 plastic bits together, you don't tighten that.
Horlicks has answered, yes, it does, but doesn't have much torque still.
Okay.
And John Monmake, does Mark need 50 pence for the lecky meter?
Yeah.
It's not his leggy's fault. It seems to be it's his internet's suddenly gone slow or something.
Yes.
Yeah, internet's rubbish at the moment.
Probably a lot of people in his area is actually probably on stream at the same time as well.
Could be, yeah. That could be the problem.
He's trying to get back in now.
Yeah.
Horlicks, I've tried loosening the houses and I've tried more plastic grease around the cogs.
Okay. Right.
Right, does that work?
You're still blurry.
Oh, this is... I don't know what is going on.
Crack on.
Have you Horlicks suggested resetting your hub?
Right, okay.
You're in the background as well, so you're not on any microphone or anything.
Hang on. I know why that is. Where is it? Right. Right, that should be better now.
Better microphone, definitely.
Yeah.
Are you resetting your internet?
It'll take me a while to do that.
Yeah, it will, won't it?
Well, you could guess, we'll crack on and see if it improves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll have to do it that way, see if it sorts itself out.
Okay.
Right,
do you want me to read step 1 again?
Yeah, you can do as I'm doing this.
Okay, so step 1 then. Note the difference between the parts B and the part D on the frame 39.1. Parts B have a peg on one side, while part D has a flat side. See the next step. Check the fit of the first part B over the narrow end of the first part A. Apply a little super glue around the recessed end of part A and fix part B in place. Repeat to make 2 more assemblies.
Right. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I can see how that goes together.
Okay. So, but I think we'll have to read part 2 as well, step 2, because
There's a difference.
yeah, there is a difference. Yeah. Step 1, you've got a notch on the little bit on B.
Yeah.
Step 2, you've got no notch sticking out. No sticky out bit. So just take your time now, we're all right.
Camera were fine before we went live.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe just having an off day.
Probably.
We're all allowed an off day, aren't we?
Yeah.
P40F20 Horlicks, can you spin the motor shaft with your fingers so that does it feel like it is hot to do? And Horlicks, it wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, that's true.
Right, ready for stage 2, Dave.
Okay, stage 2 is take part D from frame 39.1 and check the fit on the 4th part B, glue in place. And it is definitely different to the other 3.
Yeah.
Now, are they loose fitting, Mark, or are they quite tight fitting?
Quite loose.
Quite loose, yeah. That's what Adrian said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that.
That's why when I put the glue on the tubes, I put it on a little step on the side.
Yeah. So that's completed work. 3 holders A and B and 1 holder A and D have been assembled. Part C and parts 3902 and 3903 will be used in the next issue. Store all the parts carefully until needed. And the next parts for issue 40 are the next set of parts for issue 40 of Build the Spitfire is optical fibres, an LED on a cable, plus a label are supplied for the left wing. And at this point, we go over to Geordie Dave for issue 40 of Build the Classic Spitfire, and I'll go into the chat.
Okay, fitting optical fibres to the left wing. Are you ready for your block checkers?
Yeah.
Right. 40 watt optical fibres, 2 short. By 2 short.
Yeah, I've got 2, but that's one of them.
2 optical fibre medium.
Which is that one.
And 3 optical fibre long.
And that one.
4 LED and cable.
Yep.
5 3 PWB 2 by 3mm screws. Okay.
Which I have in my here. I had to make a new label for them.
Oh, heck.
No, I just have some fun with my label maker.
6 is a cable label.
Yeah, which is that. Okay.
Okay, step 1. Take part C from 39.1 and the 4 optical fibers 2 times 41, 42 and 43. Thread the ends of the fibers into the holes in part C. Note the orientation of the part C insert. The fibers are flexible so they can be fitted any order.
Right. Now that's confusing. I think this notch, yeah, it's like a notch in this part, and it doesn't say which way it goes around.
Bit strange.
Right. If you look at the smaller image, the notch of that little pin what comes sticking out will actually go into the other half. So basically, it's got towards end up aiming at the light bulb LED.
Right, yeah. See, it's always handy when somebody's built it.
When I looked at my image when I done it, I think, right, okay, it's got to go that way.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I wish there was another image like you then got that piece and the other part like pushing together, but they don't do that one.
Yeah.
Like other builds, they do an image. You think, why have you done that image? What's the reason why? And other instructions, you sometimes, well, wish I had had that extra image.
Yeah. Just so they don't fall out, I'm just going to put a little tape around them. Because they're quite a loose fit. Right, okay.
Right. Take the 2. Take the optical fiber grip 39.3 and thread the end of the kit of the optical fiber into the grip so that the part C fits in the end of the grip. No glue is needed. Push the fibers through part C so they extend about 10 millimeters to ensure that they cannot slip out.
Right. Go on, Mum. That's a tight fit in there.
Yeah, they are.
And
Then when they go in there, they end up when you finally push that, you find that's why that little peg is basically forcing those out a bit, so it anchors them in there.
Right. I'm not best happy with that. Right. Try again. Right. So if I'm not happy with something, I have to correct it. Gosh, you didn't have any issues with this, did you, Adrian?
No,
Right.
put them in carefully, push them in nicely.
Yeah.
I was happy the way it went together.
You got about 10 millimeters sitting out of each one.
Yeah. No, I think. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at the picture. I think I've gotten the wrong way around. Yeah, I have. After all that.
It didn't say which way they're going in it. It just says they can be fitted in any order.
Well, yes, we've got to have them roughly a certain order when it goes into that one sort of thing.
This
Like
thing.
I reckon the two small ones need to be roughly together, and it depends which order you put the large ones and the medium size in.
Right. This is doing my absolute head in. Right. Right. Done it.
Okay, you need to Spitfire.
Yeah. Thought that were coming up. Good job we do this model with Adrian first. Right, one Spitfire coming over. Right, okay.
Right. Identify the two rear screw sockets circled on port 2301, where the fibre grip 3903 will be positioned.
Okay, that's them two holes there.
Right. Thread the fibres under the ball of port 2301 on the metal port 2401 and fit the recess of the port 3903 around the socket right.
Right, long one we're end going to your far left. Then you want the medium sized one after that one, and the two small ones to be on your right hand side underneath that bracket.
Yeah, I'm just orientating it around to do that.
And it keeps a nice order when to come out the other side.
Yeah. Come on.
Like other people, they rush to build it. I don't know if they worked that out. Think, hang on, they got going out there in a certain order. I reckon some people might have them twisting over the other sort of thing. I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making sure they are right. Then they get caught on the frame. So lift them up and push it. Right, they're in place.
Right. Use a small flat tool, such as a flat end of a pair of tweezers, to ease the ends of the optical fibres back towards port C, so they are flush with the end of the opening port 3903 dotted line.
I've done about a mil less sticking out.
The insert shows the fibres in position.
Then I use the LED bulb to push them in the final ways, and they're all the same level.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, before you push the LED, you might want to do the cable end. Because when you fit in, that'll be perfect time to actually push it in correctly.
Right.
You want to read 5 out?
Yeah.
Right. Take the cable 44 and cable label 46. Remove the label from its back end, fix it around the end of the cable, the other connector.
Right. Doing their work for me, yeah?
It's
Okay,
down
ready?
to, it's probably how many orders there to do.
Yeah.
Like other projects, you find it's probably down to the actual manufacturer. Okay, yes, these are specialized leads, and they're giving us more than one lead at the same time.
Yeah. Right, okay, ready for step 6.
Right. Fit the LED on the end of the cable 44 into the open end of the optical fiber grip 3903.
Yep.
And 7, you know what, that's going to come on. Come on, man. Take the other half of the optical fiber grip 39.2. Fit it over the port 39.3. And closing the LEDs into the cable.
Yep.
Fix optical fiber grips in place using 2 PWB 2.3mm screws. The flanges on the screws hold the optical grips in place when the screws are fixed to the wing frame. 2301.
Just to note, there's an L on this, obviously for left, and that's there. Okay.
Right.
Next,
Okay.
the fun bit.
Right.
Yeah, there could be a slight angle.
Sorry,
Mark,
we have no numbers listed for Bendonville. Do you know their phone number?
What?
Do you know their phone number?
Stop!
Oh,
I didn't even say anything.
right. Now we just tip out first. If you have
Right.
if you have difficulty fitting the optical fibers in the holders, use a little fine sandpaper to smooth any roughness out the ends.
Right. What were you saying, Adrian?
the brackets when you said it was left, it could be the left and right bracket could be slightly different. That's why they're marked, so they knew which side,
Yeah.
which one had to go in the correct package.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So.
Right, turn the model around so that you can access the leading edge of the left wing. Take the free optical fiber holders A, B, assemble it in the previous issue, put the first one into the free end of one of the optical fiber 41 to 41. Do not use any glue.
No. Do they think that we all have big desks?
Yeah.
The fiber is a tight fit and will stay in place. Fit the remaining optical fiber holders AB onto the remaining short optical fiber 41 and optical fiber 42. The middle length is shown below left and middle. Finally fit and assemble AD onto the longest optical fiber. So D goes on the longest one, the rest go on the other ones. Why don't you say that?
Yeah, I know.
Hang on. I've gone upside down. I can't read upside down. No, honestly, it's the thing. It's upside down. And I'm flipping over. I can't read upside down. And I can't flip. The instructions are upside down.
Oh dear.
And I can't flip it. If I flip the iPad over, it flips it back around.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to read this.
Could you both switch over the instructions then?
Is yours the right way around, Dave?
So I've got the magazine.
Yeah. Oh, well, can you go
So
from
what?
port,
Say that again.
from port 11?
Part 11.
Yeah. So
Part
you've got
11.
everything. I try to flip the flips around.
Right. Is 12 the right way around?
No, it's on the same page.
It's not 12's okay. Just
Okay. So just to step 11. Do you want step 11 reading out now?
10 and 11, I should say.
10 and 11, yeah. Can do that, no problem.
Yeah.
Ready when you are, Mark.
Yeah, I'm just getting these on. There's a little bit of right, I think that's gone. It's just stopping this one from getting on. No. Not having the best build tonight, are we?
No. Well, we're all right. We'll get there. Don't panic, Captain Manrin. Don't panic.
Right, there's something on the end of this optical fibre. It's a bit of flashing.
Said use a bit of sandpaper if you needed to.
Still doesn't want to go in.
Is there anything in the end of the...
Great, one of the optical fibres has come out.
Oh, God.
That's going to be a pain putting that back in. Right.
Is it the long ones come out, is it?
No, short one. Right, I'm just trying to sand it down a bit.
And is that the one that's come out?
Right, what's happened is basically, obviously trying to work on it, it's come out of this.
Yeah.
So I'd have to... Yeah, Adrian?
Right. Is one end good and the other end bad?
Yes.
Right. If you undo the LED and push the good end where the LED goes into,
Yeah.
and hopefully the other end you have a good end.
Hopefully.
Then you roughly have the rough end is not perfect symmetrical against the LED.
Yeah.
Before
Right.
you glue them all in, you could actually just connect up to the battery.
Yeah.
Okay, if they all look nice lighting, then glue them all down.
Right. I'm going to have to re-put all these pipes in.
Okay. Take your time, Mike. You're all right. Very full-on work is this. Very fiddly work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got this to come here.
Yeah, we've got this to come.
Or I basically right. When you test them, test which good ends are, and make sure that goes towards the wing, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I would test them all on the tube, basically.
yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
I'm only making a suggestion to Geordie Dave and Dave say as well, sort of thing. Right, okay, test both ends. If
yeah,
both ends fit on them, right, okay, it doesn't matter which way around. But if you get one not perfect edge, then
yeah,
okay, that'll go near the light bulb, sort of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because the little sticking off the edge, and basically that should be alright against the LED.
yeah,
Like, when you fit the light bulb in, you put all the ends on. Before you glue all the pins down, try your battery, you think, oh yeah, they'll all fall nice and bright.
Right. Let's check this one. Yeah, that's fine.
couple of bits of chat.
P40F20, they don't like it up there.
That's in reply to Dad's Army.
And your after, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's Army. What lovely innocent type thing was Dad's Army in the day, wasn't it? Used to look forward to it every week. And then they made a film.
Mhm.
Right, Mark, before you try and slide them underneath there, have you got like a thin bit of card you can basically put on the other side? So basically when you push them through, it automatically pushes them up the other side.
Well, up this way.
So basically when you push them down the one, underneath that little ridge, try and get a piece of paper, from your end towards you, towards back of the plane. Then when you push the fibre optics in, hopefully then pushes them over that lip.
Yeah.
I only thought about it after you'd done it.
Have I got anything that'll...
Yeah, so you make like
suitable.
a little bit of cord up to the tree and make a run.
Yes.
I could use some of the packaging. Scissors.
It's worth trying it, sort of thing, see if it'll work or not. And
yeah.
Well, when Dave say he come to do it, he might think, oh, before I screw that wing down, I'm going to put a little card there so it's ready for me to...
Yeah.
Thin bit of card. And haul it, yeah. Or a little piece of paper sort of thing.
Yeah.
P40F20, what is your name? Don't tell him, Pike.
What is your name? Yeah, they don't make programs like that any longer, do they?
Is that helping?
Is, but obviously it does restrict the size of the gap.
Yeah.
Right, I believe they're through again. Just prefer it if that one was... But it'll be fine. Right, okay, so I need to put the LED back in. Button it all down again.
Right, before you put the LED, do you want to put the ends on first?
Yeah. Right.
And just in case if one of them do come out.
Oh.
John's model maker, Mark, is gaining some valuable experience as part of the ground crew, Mr. Marion.
Yes, he is indeed.
Right, there's your other
Flight
one.
engineer Mark.
Right. Last one. Right, I just want to get a screw loaded up on the screwdriver ready. Hey. These things are sent to try. Blooming heck.
Yeah. What are the trainers for?
I don't know. Right, their ends are now on.
Okay. So do we go to step 10 or step 11? I'm confused.
Step 10. Step 10.
Step 10, right. Step 10. Identify the 4 fixing points for the optical fibre holders along the leading edge of the left wing in the wing frame 2301. Identicate. Indenticated by arrows. Note that the fixing point near the end of the wing, blue arrow, has a larger square recess to accommodate optical fibre holder AD.
Mm-hmm.
So that's step 10, but it does say tip. Do not get any super glue on the optical fibre, as it will make the fibre brittle and prevent it from carrying the light from the LED. So once you've identified them, I suppose then you've got to go on to step 11, I think.
Yeah.
Have you got some little clamps like Adrian had?
Yeah, got some just above me.
Okay, and have you got some glue?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to step 11 then.
Yeah.
Take the longest optical fibre, 43, and fit the flat side of the holder AD into the recess. The fibre also has to be fitted into a notch in the wing frame 2301, indicated by the arrow. Glue the flat side of the part D of the holder into the recess. Fit the pegs on the 3 holders A, B into the remaining 3 recesses and glue in place. Again, the fibres sit in notches indicated by the blue arrows below. So the 3 different photographs below on the step 11. And that's the 3 positions, isn't it?
Yeah. This one is not wanting to glue down at all. I've got to hold it so there's some grip there, and then I can put a clamp on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Or if you hold the very tip and basically put the clamp behind it, sort of thing, or what the section where you glued it. It's called like a it's like a juggling act.
Yeah. Yeah, right, that first one's in.
Jolly good.
Right, I'm just gonna.
If Mark do all the optical fibers light up, as I've noticed the LED isn't that bright.
Okay.
Well, Adrian's lit up great.
Yeah, they was brilliant,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Depends how bright your room was.
Yeah.
You probably test it during the day, and of course, don't forget I test it late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's not easy to do.
Yeah. Putting that one along that groove section, yes.
Right. That's the first one in place.
Okay.
Next is the others.
Yeah.
Now, if you do the middle size,
Yeah. Putting a little bit on the outside here. Gosh, work with optical fibres on the X-Wing, no problems. Optical fibres on the Spitfire. Are you trying to wind me up?
Yeah. Yes, it's trying, isn't it?
Hmm. Right, I do believe we're getting somewhere.
Very good.
I actually moved to the far end one.
Yeah.
Then it
I'm
gives that other one chance to settle hard enough while the clamp's on it.
I was just thinking the same thing, Adrian. You know what they say, great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Well, you usually send hold things like 5 seconds and it'll be alright. But don't forget you've got to throw up the fibre optic tubing acts like a spring.
Yeah.
So I thought, it might take an extra few seconds more to give the chance of glue to really go hard.
Yeah. Oh.
P40 F20. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Cuckoo?
Very inventive.
Easy, 340 F20. Right. Last one. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers and toes crossed. Yeah.
Right, I think you can move that other clamp now from the second
Yeah.
one.
That end one's come out again.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe the range super glue is they good for these?
It's normally pretty good, but I think I used a bit of glue that had been sat out a while.
Maybe like a gel type glue might be better for them.
no, the glue I ended up using was from the real section and they were all right.
Or from the range.
Yes.
I thought you used Gorilla Glue or something.
No, I use range glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I used some glue that was sitting out in this pot too long. And basically, grab another clamp. It basically just hasn't stuck properly. You remember that it happened with Horlicks?
Yeah.
Or you might not put enough sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you might need a little bit more you put on the surface.
I want mine got other wing to do.
Well, that's over in a week's time.
Yeah.
I
Right,
think there's
so-
more chatter.
Right, they're in.
Just a case of waiting for him to set, isn't it?
Yeah.
Roll in, bother.
Let me have a quick tidy up while I'm here.
Okay.
Waiting for him to set.
Some more chat, Dave.
Oh, God, where we're up to. Penny Football. There'll be cuckoos over the West Cliffs of Dover. Well, yeah, I had an issue with the glue last night.
Yeah. After a while, it just tends to go off and it won't.
I have to pull it, perhaps it's a type of plastic.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
tomorrow just we'll wait and see.
You know what? I could have used my Tamiya and all. Could have used that.
Yeah.
You just want to try that ABS and see what it's like.
Yeah, I'm going to try it on the other side, actually.
Yeah.
Get some.
Okay. Do you want me to carry on reading this? Dave?
Yeah.
I can go from 12 if you want.
Okay. What? Say that again.
I can go from 12 if you want.
Go on then.
I'd like to see what are you using on the ABS, so I want to see if it's worth buying.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Take the battery box and check that it's turned off. Connect the kitchen door to the battery box.
Right. Battery box is turned off. Circuit board is on it.
Connect the LED cable on the testing board and then turn on the battery box. And it is the optical fibers carry the light from the LED to the tip of the fiber holders on the leading edge of the left wing. When you have tested the cables, turn off the battery box and disconnect the cables.
And there we have it.
Are you going to lift your wing up a bit?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave that clamp on. A bit of the underside of the wing came off. And so it's got a good time to set, I think, because I don't want to risk that coming off.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the work. Optical fibers. So the machine guns have been fitted along the leading edge of the left wing.
Yeah.
And in an issue 41, you will be getting holders for the optical fibers that light up the machine guns on the right wing.
Right. What I'm doing is I'm just going to put that wire tidy back on.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you a confession time. I've had to replace this wire on here because when taking it out, the terminal came off. So a very kind person sorted me out a new issue, and it solved two people's problems because the spare motor's now going to Dave Say for his windmill.
Yeah.
So he can test to see if that's any good.
Yeah.
Right, let me sort the cameras out and I'll be back with you in a sec.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
I've got some speculation for you. You know the wires?
Yeah.
I think they're going to go down. I think they're going to go down notice like them slots in the wings.
Uh-huh.
And inside of that thingy for the bottom, they're all going to operate from under there.
Yeah, I reckon.
Now, I think it all goes to center, and there'll be a little. If you look on the real aircraft model, there's like a little silver tube.
Yeah.
Yep, and it'll go down
All
there.
cables will probably go down there, or
Yeah.
there'll be probably in the back aircraft. There might be a little circuit board where all cables connect to, and then will be one standard cable going down to the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you find all the guns LED will flash at the same time, so you won't need two. There won't be four wires going down that tube. They could go and plug into the circuit board, and they'll be basically as being.
Yeah, but when you look where the guns are, you've got two sockets right next to them that could drop straight down into a circuit board that's in there underneath ready.
Could do.
No, there is a clip on the wing.
But that could be for another wire. Because remember, you've got a tail light. You've got two wing lights to put in yet.
I've looked at the wing. Basically, there's a little notch behind that LED. If you go along the wing, there's always notches to the center.
Right. Because they do have a tube down the center, don't they?
Yeah, and that's more of a silver tube.
Yeah.
The wing supports ones, I reckon, it's more of a clear one.
They are clear, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's absolutely right.
I reckon they're basically supporting to actually move the aircraft up, and if it's banking left or right sort of thing, or up and down.
Yeah, they'll be on servos, what they're doing
Yes.
that sort of thing, yeah. So, there's a bit more chat, Dave.
Well. ABS cement will not give an instant bond. You will need to clamp them overnight. Well,
Right.
Right.
Okay, thanks for that, P40.
Well, I've got 4 clamps, so it's possible.
Mike Tedstone, hi all.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And Mike Tedstone, guess who's late again?
Slap on the wrist down, Mike.
Well, Mike, if you're busy packing orders, we understand. You got to
Busiest time
keep
of
your
year for
customers happy. Yes, you got to keep your customers happy.
Of course we do. Yeah, of course. I mean, you're a busy fella. We actually owe you a great debt of gratitude, really, because I mean, you're putting all our channels on your lovely Facebook group there, and so yeah, I was looking on there today actually, and I saw somebody had sewn a little cat into a sewing ring, embroidery it was, and it was lovely. Yeah, a little grey cat. Somebody had sewn into an embroidery ring. It looked smashing. Really did look nice. So yeah.
Right. I've got a discussion. I had this discussion with Penny yesterday, and Adrian
Oh,
knows. And
okay.
I'd like to know P40 F20's opinion on it being over the pond. So I was watching Pearl Harbor, the recent one, yesterday on TV, and noticed that the aircraft that bombed Pearl Harbor was the Zero. What are Agora doing? The Zero.
Oh, hey.
So that's not going to go very popular with people in America, I don't think.
No.
So, I mean, Penny, I spoke to Penny about it, because obviously Penny's from America, and she said exactly the same. No, I wouldn't be doing it because of what that aircraft represents.
Yeah. I suppose
It's a model. So you wouldn't build a German fighter because they attacked us.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, if if a Messerschmitt came out in relation to the Spitfire, a lot of people would like to build that, as because they're two iconic aircraft that they battled to one another during World War II. So, like, you'd have to be historically right and build it, wouldn't you?
So it's like if America's somewhere in America building Curtis Kitty Hawk or something that fought against the Zero or the P-45 Mustang that fought against the Zero.
Yeah.
The more of them both.
Yeah. It's history at the end of the day, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is, but it's just.
It's like you're building the Bismarck. They blew the hood with the water.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 seamen straight under in seconds.
Yeah.
It's just a thought on it.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I agree. Don't get me wrong.
If they can say yes, we're going after this one, we'll be producing this aircraft.
Yeah.
Or like.
But I found D'Agostini, and I think there's another thing I part of the same group, seem like building Japanese stuff because they built the Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Most power parts, D'Agostini or Monospace is actually from. The drawing was actually produced in China under Monospace.
Yeah.
That's where most of the models probably created. And that's why it's probably like, okay, this is doing a Japanese aircraft because.
Yeah.
Right. So there's some chat coming in about this now.
Yeah.
I've lost where now. I guess where I'm late. Your camera's working properly, Mark.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The Zero looks awesome. I am definitely doing it. It is a model. It is a model, not a kamikaze.
Yeah.
Penny press stop. I would only build models that interest me, and the Zero doesn't interest me. A 109 would interest me, but the French release F-14 interests me more.
Right.
Yeah.
They are doing a late war Zero. They should have done an A6 M2B.
All right.
Okay.
P40 F20. I would build a Zero.
Yeah.
Penny's pit stop. France and Japan has a much bigger part works along with Germany, which explains some of the builds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right. Yeah.
Penny's story part works community. I meant.
Yeah.
I'm not moving to France or Japan then because basically I'd be bankrupt in a week. I wouldn't. Yeah. So right. Okay. So I think schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
Schedule. Better do that. Even though there's not much on the schedule, unfortunately.
Or
No.
shame like France can't. All right, do a different language magazine basically, and
Yeah.
try and sell it. Like, okay, yes, but you got to pay X amount of postage to receive your issues for the post.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah. Go on.
then we might even get some.
Mm. Right, so scheduled tomorrow night at 8 o'clock is Chris Davies' World, and he is doing his Ecto 1.
Okay.
And then Tuesday is Build with Adrian, and he's doing his Samba Camper, and that's at 7:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at 2 o'clock on Penny Day, we have the Paint with Diamond show with Penny and Yorkshire Crafter on both their channels.
Jolly good.
And then later on in the evening at 8 p.m, it's Penny's Pit Stop again, and she will be doing Route Master 104, 105.
Lovely.
I don't envy you doing 105, Penny, because that is a nightmare. And then that's it till the 28th, Monday the 28th, because we are broken up for the Christmas break.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to have a bit of a break, I think.
Yeah, I think it will.
But then I'll be chomping at the bit to get back.
Yeah.
Right, I'll pick up the rest of this. Penny Pit Stop. Would anybody be interested in me doing the USS Hopper on Christmas Eve? If no one else is streaming,
Don't bother me.
Don't bother me.
I'm working, so it doesn't bother me. I would love to watch it, but unfortunately I'm at work.
Yeah.
340 F20, great show tonight, Eagle Squadron.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, 340 F20.
Right, so I'll go backwards. So Adrian.
Yes. Well done, Mark, for the small hiccup. Glad you managed to get through it.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yes.
And we've got Dave's Hobbies.
Give Mark a nice good thumbs up for tonight. It hasn't been easy with the camera issue and everything, and they are fiddly issues to do with these. So yeah, please give Mark a nice good thumbs up, and we'll see you on a further stream probably next week sometime, probably Tuesday and Wednesday. So goodbye from me.
And Geordie Dave.
As Dave says, give Mark a thumbs up, and I think I'll give you the DSO for tonight's build because I think you're doing well.
Thank you.
So good night from me.
Okay, and what's going to happen next? I found something on the internet today, and I'm going to end the show with it. So I'm going to do a share screen. These guys on here haven't even seen it, so they haven't got a clue. So we're going to mute our mics and hope you enjoy this next bit.